Hey, what's up my little pony fans? Right now I'm gonna draw two ponies that you may remember. The first pony I'm gonna draw is gonna be the most recognizable cross-eye background pony that you may remember. None other is Derpy Hooves. And also the other pony I'm gonna be drawing is Twilight Sparkle. I'm gonna first start off with Derpy Hooves since she's always been one of my favorite ponies ever since. So first I'm going to start with her head. It's going to be started with the circle. This is what I usually start off with. It started with her head, the body, and then I start getting on with the details. See if I can get this right, and see if I can get this right on the first try. Usually I always have problems drawing their bodies sometimes. And hopefully that looks right. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw Derry's face looking that way. Yeah, looking that way, and then with that cross-eyed looking that she always liked to do. Let's see, I guess I'll get on with the eyes first. See, like this. Now next one I'm going to work on the. I guess I'll go ahead and start off with the details right away, starting with the nose, or muzzle, or whatever you want to say. Now I'm going to get on with the second eye. I usually like to create characters, especially My Little Ponies, like very sketchy. That's what I usually do. And now I'll go ahead and I guess I'll go and start with the ears. Little pointy ears. Now her hair. Usually her hair is just like flopped down like this. Sometimes I usually just make it straight rather than flapping down, but now I just realized that Derpy Hooves' hair it's like flopped down. Hopefully I don't make it like too floppy or too long, but hopefully but I think this should be right. And I guess I'll draw the rest of her hair on the back since she's looking this way rather than going over here. Let's see how this works. I guess her long messy hair. Now let's see. Yeah, here we go. Now I guess I'll go ahead and might as well go ahead and get on with the eyes. Probably this is going to be one of my favorite ones out of all time for Derpy because I'm going to draw her eyes all crossly. See, I think as far as I remember how the detailed their modern eyes, it's like this. Then go ahead and draw the rest. I'm going to have her eyes looking this way. And then this eye right here is going to be looking, it's going to be like looking down. Well, except she's looking this way, and I'm going to draw her eyes like this, like down here. I guess that's about right. Even though that is what she looks like when she likes to be all derp out there. All derpy in the episodes usually. Now I guess I'll go ahead and draw her hooves. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw her hooves like 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 a curve like this. See if I can get it right. Um, I got, I just realized that her hoof's like it's like more large on the bottom point right here. Let's see, like this for instance, and a little more shorter, and a little more shorter than that too. Yeah, like that, and then go ahead and draw the other hooves right here. And actually, make it a little more shorter since she's raising up her hooves. I hope that looks right. And then now I'll go ahead. I'm gonna draw Derby's both hooves on the left and right, spreading. Spreading. Yeah, this is like my idea right here. Yeah, actually I'm gonna draw the rest of the hooves like this right here first. Yeah, sometimes drawing the pony's legs could be very difficult for me to do because it's because there's like so much curves and everything um, so much details on the curves on the hooves, and this is probably going to be very difficult to do. But I'm trying right now. I'm probably going to have to redo that Probably going to have to redo that. Probably later on because it doesn't look right at all. I guess I'll really draw the other hooves on the right side. Yeah, hold on. Let me try this again one more time. Then, if I can get it, I'll just go and just come back with it because I'm still having a hard time drawing their legs and hooves. Gosh, man. I'm probably going to have to draw the body a little bit more, little more smaller than that. Gosh, man, this is very hard. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back with it. And then now I'm going to go ahead and draw her wings, like right here. Hopefully that'll be alright right there. Now I guess I'll go and draw the tail. Yeah, usually I always like to draw sketchy on the characters. But once I get done with that, I'm gonna start erasing all the sketches to make it more better. I guess I'll go ahead and get on with the cutie mark, and that's the looks like a kind of look like a Bobbles Derpy cutie mark. This is what I usually do, even though this doesn't even look like it. Yeah, what the heck. Well, God, what? Well, yeah, I'm going to have to come back with the legs later on. Now this other pony I'm going to draw is Twilight Sparkle. It's going to stand next to Derpy Hooves. Hold on before I do that. Probably wondering like when's the ever last time seeing Twilight Sparkle hang around with Derby, because I never even seen Twilight ever get near with Derby before. Well that's what I think, because been watching a lot of episodes lately, and then I've been seeing Derby late, and I saw a lot of Derpy Hooves episodes lately, and then Twilight Sparkle's not even near her. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Now I'm going to draw Twilight Sparkle on this side. My first idea, I was going to draw Derpy Hooves on the further than back, because she's like the background pony, and I was going to draw Twilight in the front, but instead I'm going to draw Twilight in the back and Derpy in the front. Probably wondering why, because this is my idea. What do you want? I'm going to create a My Little Pony sketch. Just create an idea of what you like. It could be either on the episodes or your own ideas. Either way, it depends. Well, not depends. What can I say? This. It's up to you. What do you like to do? So first, I'm going to draw right here. I'm going to draw the head right here. I'm actually going to have Twilight Sparkle looking up rather than left, like Derpy does. Of course, start off with the head. Now I'm going to draw the body now. I'm actually going to draw Twilight's body on the back rather than the front like this, like Derpy. Because they're all like looking at some different directions. Like she's going this way and she's going that way. While even though Derpy's looking this way, and Twilight's still looking this way too, along with Derpy. Let's see. This is when I'm gonna start drawing. Yeah, this is my idea to drawing Derpy and Twilight really big, because I got an idea for backgrounds. I always usually like to enjoy drawing detailed backgrounds. Especially I got a sketchbook that's like, what big is this thing? 18 by 24 sketchbook. Seriously, this is an 18 by 24 sketchbook. This is a really huge sketch I ever gotten. But it's better that way. So that way you could start creating ponies with very detailed backgrounds, or your own idea, whatever you like. It's more fun that way, rather than drawing like a very tiny sketchbook. Makes it look like one of Twilight Sparkle's library books. Let me see now. I guess I'll go and draw it. This beginning part of it makes it look like starting to look like a swine kind of, but once I get down to the details, you'll notice that this is the back part of Twilight. Now I'll go and get on with the eyes. Now I'm going to actually let me draw that a little more bigger than that. Like, yeah, there we go. That looks right. Now I'm going to draw them. Now I'm going to draw the rest like I did with Derpy. Same pattern I did with Derpy. Head, body, and rest is all details. Now I'm going to get on with the other eyes. I'm probably going to have to erase this top part of the eyes, because her hair, or mane I should say, covers up most of her eyes, or half of its eyes, or yeah, kind of like something like that. There's my pointy ears right here, and that's my key to know where can I draw them. Where I start off with the mane. That's right here. Because she got a long hair that covers up her eyes, right, like this. But I don't want to make it. But I don't want to make it too long. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to make the hair like real floppy like Derby. So this part, hopefully this looks right on it, right, like this. And yeah, this I'm gonna draw the rest of her hair, the back side of her head. Draw the rest, draw the rest like this since her got a long hair after all. Put like a little line right like that, a little detail in there. And of course her, yeah, this, yeah, I draw the lines. And also I noticed that Twilight's hair has like a little detail thing right there I just made. And this is where I draw the horn. Now I guess I'll go ahead and get on with the rest of her eyes. You this don't really hardly remember how the mother eyes looks like, but that's what I usually start off with, and then go ahead and get on with that. I just noticed that she is looking that way. She's looking that way, so I'm gonna draw her. Yeah, her eyes like right here. Yeah, she's gonna be looking up right there. Have her draw this. This one's gonna be the same thing way too. Now I guess I'll go ahead and draw the rest. Let's see. Actually, I'll start at the back legs. I'm gonna have her legs be like spreading, just like I did with Derby. But even though I'm gonna come back with Derby, like real soon. Like I mean later on. Hopefully I don't draw hopefully I don't draw her loose too long. And of course, like I said earlier, drawing their hoofs is really difficult for me to draw, even though I've been drawing these guys lately, and I still can't even know how to draw their hoofs lately. Yeah, a little more longer than that. Let's see. Yeah, now I'll go ahead and draw her other leg. Just on this side, hopefully. Uh, and look, yeah, what the heck? I guess I'll go and leave it the way it is, like that. Make it a little bit more better detail than that one. I know I can do better than that. Let's see. Alright, now I'll go and draw the rest of her other hooves. And I finally got her draw the. I don't know. What do you think about What do you think about the face? The detail I did with Twilight, because it kind of feels like. Kind of felt like I made it a little messy on that head. Well, what the heck? Might as well just leave it the way it is. But I am definitely coming back with Derby though, because still, the back of the back hoofs is already giving me problems already. Because I'll draw her tail. Now go ahead and draw some more details on it. I'm going to have to do the same thing with Twilight. Do the same thing on the hair of Twilight, just because she has so many lines on her hair. Now here's the part that's just like a real major pain in the neck than just drawing their hooves, and that's Twilight Sparkle's cutie mark. Usually, if I can't even know how to draw her cutie mark, I just usually just throw it in there by just doing this, like this. Even though this is not gonna look close. There, doesn't even look like it. But I don't usually not good enough drawing her cutie marks lately. Not even Derpy Hooves, can you believe that? Even though it's just bobblings, or what you want to call that, what you want to call that. Well, that was a quick one. That's all I'm gonna draw. Is Derpy and Twilight Sparkle. Now I'm gonna try to get on with the background. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I just noticed something. How can I... Oh, that's right. Did I mention that I am gonna go back with Derpy? Let's see. Yeah. But I'm trying right now. But we can give my best right here again. I guess I'll go ahead and a little more better than that on the back. I guess that looks okay. Yeah, might as well just leave it the way leave it the way it is. Now the background I'm gonna work on. This background I'm gonna draw here is I'm gonna draw all these sorts of the background's gonna look like crystals. But don't get this but don't let this background mistaking you from the Crystal Empire, because this is actually the backgrounds from the Canterlot Wedding when Cadence sent Twilight underneath the underground, filled with all those crystal background. Or this is actually, or I should say, it's the mines. That's what I can say. Starting, but I'll go ahead and start right here first. Go ahead. Usually I don't. Usually I just like to making scribbling lines like all over the place. But this is like my technique how to draw detailed backgrounds, especially when I'm going to draw this just drawing the mines with the crystal background. Starting down here first to see like. Yeah, usually I go very quickly on the backgrounds. My first idea, what I was gonna do, I was gonna draw the the Crystal Empire background where she's trying to get the crystal heart inside the palace. The whole background will be like nothing but crystal all over the place, with Twilight Sparkle in the middle only. But this idea is like been into my head lately ever since, and the only way to get out of it is to draw it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the backgrounds from the Candlelight Wedding, where Twilight's been sent to the mines. Also, the other idea I was gonna do is that my first idea, I was gonna draw Twilight Sparkle only without Derpy Hooves, and draw the background, like the crystal mine. Second idea is this one right here that you're looking at, is Derpy Hooves and Twilight Sparkle are trapped inside the mines. Even though Derpy has nothing to do with it, with Twilight Sparkle been sent down on the ground. It's supposed to be Cadence and Twilight only. But this is my idea after all, so I decided to put Derpy Hooves. Let's see, third idea I was gonna do is I was gonna draw Twilight Sparkle and Cadence, which it makes more sense out of it since the episode's already it's already been made. Of Twilight discovered Cadence, the real Cadence, underground the mines. And the other idea, my final idea, I was gonna draw Twilight and Spike, but drawing Spike is kind of difficult to draw, so that's why I decided to don't even bother drawing him anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna start drawing all sorts of crystals, like on the bottom here. I guess I'll go ahead and make a more 3D, make it like a 3D crystal right here. That's supposed to be the pointy parts of the crystal. Then I guess I'll draw a larger one right here. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I just do. You do just scribble it. Just scribble the background, and you might be able to get something that might be more detail on the background. Let me draw a lot of them right here. Yeah, basically all of them the crystals are all the same, but I'm actually gonna draw a lot of them in the bottom part right here. But like I said earlier, this is not the Crystal Empire background. This is the underground cave mines from Canterlot. But this is but I don't think they don't have these kind of crystals on the ground on that scene. But I just do it anyway because I always love detail. Because I love drawing detailed backgrounds. So, like I said, it's really fun if you have a really large sketchbook. Come up with an idea what you like on. Come up with an idea that you like, that you request, or what you like to do. Like the one I'm doing right now with Twilight Sparkle, with Derpy Hooves, underground caverns, in the episode Candlelight Wedding. Even though she's not due with it underground, where she's on the surface and watching the brides. You know what I mean if you've seen that episode. Oops, gotta put it down here. Now I guess I'll go ahead. Yeah, there's plenty more space on the left side. Can't put that there. Gotta add some more over on this side. Make a very large crystal because it's like in the front, more closer on like more closer than the one at the background. It's kind of cool. It's just like to scribble everything. It kind of makes it look like a rock than just a crystallized. But this is my kind of my typical style when it comes to background, detailed backgrounds, is to scribble everything. That's what I'm going to do on the further backgrounds after I get done with the whole, most of these crystals here in the bottom. And I guess I'll. Good. But I don't want to make too much because it's like they're like laying on spikes than just crystallized. So that's why I'm gonna have to start drawing like what can I say this? Little less crystal. These right here. Yeah, I'll draw. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have to draw a very small crystal right, since they're in the background. Even though it's in the background, I still make a scribbling. And I'll draw more back here. Just to make it more detailed, just to make it more fancier. Since Twilight Sparkle's tails is in the way, I'm gonna go ahead and start right here. Think and make it look like they're really in front of the crystal, like so, as you see. And go ahead and draw out a little line right here and make it look like it's really on the ground. Yeah, I'll draw more over here, I guess. Only because it's going to be this way, because I've been drawing crystals like this way lately, so I'm going to have to start drawing this way now. Or further, or top, like the upwards rather than left. I guess I'll draw one more crystal. I don't want to draw so many, so I'm just going to draw just one more crystal right here. There we go. Now, this is where I'm really going to start the background even more scribbly. I don't want to make that that word so funny by saying the word scribbly. Well, I don't know what you want to say. I'll just make it more specifically by saying the word or I don't know. Maybe that sounds more specifically, I guess, by saying the word scribbly or scribble. What you want to say? Now this is where I'm really going to draw the background lines here by starting. I guess I'll start off. I'll start in the middle right here. Now this is where I'm really gonna make so much scribbles all over the place. Like right here. Here we go. This is what I do. Here we go. it's gonna look like yeah, the beginning part is it's gonna look like crap once I get started, but this is where I'm gonna start adding more lines on the backgrounds than just like this that you see. Also, I forgot to mention that another idea I was gonna do is I'm gonna draw multiple cadence all over the background as the reflection of her, just like in the episode of Cancel Out Waiting when Twilight's like surrounded by the multiple cadence in the background with her reflection. I was thinking about doing that, but that might be a little too much for me. So I just going to get this background over with and don't even bother make. I don't want to make this fancier as fancy on this sketch, but I just want to get this really quickly. Yeah, I gotta make it draw more on the top. Oops. What the heck? I just gotta stick it the way it is. Hopefully this background looks all right for you. To make it look like they're on the underground cave room. But this is, but I always like to scribble again that word to make it look like more detailized. Oh boy. Yeah, this is basically my idea anyway. So many lines all over the place, and way too sketchy on the backgrounds and the characters. But I'm gonna start racing all the racing of the sketching on the characters once I get done with the background. Um, yeah, so if you have a really large sketchbook, feel free to come up with any idea that you wish for, that or whatever you desire with, because come up with your own ideas. It's more funner than just drawing something out of something that you might recognize from the episode, like this one for instance. Only except Derpy Hooves is the special guest pony appearance in the background of the Canto Away, even though again she has not to do with it in the background. I mean in the underground cave around it. When I'm talking about Derby, in the background she is like the background pony that anybody could spot off with very quickly if you have a quick eye. Kind of like something like playing a game of Where's Waldo, for example. As you can notice, my hands like getting too much chocolate because I've been rubbing the lines. I don't know what you guys think about what I did with how I did with Twilight Sparkle, especially the head. And to be honest with you, I really did well on the body and the hooves for some, yeah. But I was just wondering, what's your opinion about how I did with the head, including Derby? Um, yeah, including Derby. Hopefully, I get some. Hopefully, you'll be very pleased about my artwork right here, even though this is my idea. Hopefully, I'm not mistaking anything on the characters, because last time, um, my last what you want to call my last artwork, I really screwed up a lot of things going on, and I don't want to pull out the same mistake like I did with my other art, with my other artwork. Yeah, because that was a real big screw up I made. But I'm not gonna let that happen anymore. Because I got really upset when I was watching the review of my last artwork. I forgot a lot of things I added on the characters. A lot of things I forgot to add on it. Um, yeah. Let's bring out the details. Yeah, this is that whole back part of it makes it look like the Crystal Empire, but it's not. But it's actually turned out not to be. Try not. I'm trying not to make it look like the Crystal Empire background. Oh my god, man! I think I am I? Oh god. Oh well, man. Yeah, basically, if you've seen that episode of The Cancel Out Winter where she's been sent down by Cadence, yeah, you can notice about all those details in the background make it look like this, but I think I made it little too much detail than on the episodes. Just come to mention about the idea I mentioned about drawing multiple Cadence all over the place with her reflection. Oh my god, man, that's gonna be a little too much. Drawing the size of her face like small, big, all sorts of different shapes depending on the reflection. Uh, Speaking of the reflection, I was going to draw the reflection of Twilight and Derby underneath her when they're upside down, with her reflection underneath her. But but like I said, man, I just want to get this over with. But you guys can go ahead and do that if you have a large sketchbook, because if you have a good idea, go ahead and do it. Feel free to come up with an idea of what you like on these minor pointy with my little pointy characters. This kind of makes it look like a background demonstration when I'm just like scribbling. Oh gosh, did I say that word again? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Me and that word with that. Me with the word with a capital S. But I'd always like to draw backgrounds like this. Like if I want, like this is how I do with drawing mountains too. Only if I take my time on it rather than. Well, I don't want to go back to that again, that word. But you know, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Oh, move the sketch here. Alright, I'm about to be done here. Now, there you go. Now I got the background right there. Now this is where I go back to the characters and start drawing the lines more darker to make it to let you guys see this more clearly. So yeah, I can draw because I'll go on with the eyes. And hopefully I'm not Hopefully I'm not lefting anything behind or mistaking anything, because I don't want to follow. I don't want to follow the same way that I did with my last artwork. You're probably, yeah, usually ponies like to smile there, but this is my idea. Is to draw their mouths is like seriously looking. Like Derpy's like looking this way and Twilight's looking up, and they're probably like, hey Twilight, where's supposed to be going? Up there maybe? Oops. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm gonna erase some of the details that's I left. I'm gonna do that soon. Oh, I'm gonna put this over here. Yeah, this is a very quick draw, huh? I must say this is really like a fast-pacing drawing I just made. Just draw two ponies and draw all sorts of throw garbage all over the background and everything. It's like she has double tail on that part. Yeah, kind of, but I'll leave it there. Also, I just like to make it I usually like to use this tissue right here to smear the darkened lines, to make it look more better. That's what I'm gonna do with Twilight. Same thing. Only so this is probably gonna brace those the dotted lines on the ice, make the characters like all modern. Alright, go ahead and get on with Twilight now. I did okay with Twilight. I had to be honest with you. That did alright. I'll leave it up to you if you think so. Even though I was thinking about it. Yeah, even though I should draw her eyes a little bit on the little more closer right here, but it's already been done, so might as well just go ahead and get on with it. Almost done with this. Almost done with this artwork. I'm just getting it. Yeah, man. For some reason, I kind of did okay on the back part of Twilight for some strange reason. Even though I was having trouble drawing their hooves earlier, but then for some reason I just finally just go ahead and just draw it and see if you think if it's right or not. Even though that drawing Derpy's hooves is really really difficult to handle. Seeing a lot of people been drawing the pony's hooves like so perfectly. You guys must have been drawing these guys so much, you've been already mastered it. Unlike me, when I've been drawing them for a little bit. Yeah, I've been drawing these guys for a little bit, and then that's how I got so much issues on the hooves. Then just drawing their heads. Let's see. I don't know. Is it even necessary to draw the cutie? That's why I forgot to draw that cutie. Darken the cutie mark on Derpy. It doesn't even look like it. I guess I'll just go and leave it the way it is. Put Twilight's cutie mark when it doesn't even look close. Now this is where I'm gonna start erase the details like I mentioned. Go over here. There you go, that's better. I was going to go ahead and stop right here if I want to, but just to make it things more better, I guess I'll go ahead and start shading the backgrounds. Like I don't want to like make the whole background too shading. I'll just make it just like a little light shade that goes over here. This is how I start first. How to shade it, because this too. With that S word again, scribble. Yeah, just do this. Make it all around the background. I know it kind of makes me feel like I'm just like blocking the whole background with lines and everything. Even this is gonna make it like garbage even more. But you just notice why I'm doing that. Making so much lines all over the background. See, it's like this because I'm gonna start shading the background, make it more better than just plainly. I don't think there's no reason for me to start doing that with Derpy and Twilight when that's already okay. It's the background that really matters now. That's a different story. Alright, there you go. This is kind of weird. But okay. This is where I start using this to start shading the backgrounds like this. Put it up here. Oops. I guess I'll go ahead and go back to the lines again, but I'm not going to draw the whole thing on with lines. I'm just going to make some feel of it. I usually like to draw with pencils, but without coloring. I usually like to color more often sometimes, but now I'm started getting. But now I'm beginning to start drawing lines now without coloring, because some reason coloring is not my type anymore. I used to like coloring, but not anymore. But because this is already like my what you want to say, Yeah, how can I explain these things for you guys? Well,